Fine. Question I'm night to you and to everyone in general.
Yeah.
Are we better off leaving ikasi or fixing ikasi? And if we are fixing ikasi, how do we do it?
I have two answers.
Sure.
A yes and a no.
Okay.
We're better off. You good, man?
Good, man. How's it?
Oh, someone said I must stop slouching. I should sit up straight.
I'm also slouching. I slouch a lot. I don't like.
Yeah, but anyway.
No,
man.
I'm short. This thing's too far.
Why are you telling
back.
people such things, man?
What?
Why are you telling people such things? They don't want to respect
But I
you.
am short.
Yeah, guys. Don't respect me too. Short guys.
I'm shy again.
I'm a short pen.
I'm
Yeah,
not,
man.
boy.
Yeah, fresh. Oh, we're back again with another episode.
Yeah.
Symposium
Number
Podcast
30
as
on the
always.
books.
Yeah. So, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment,
You are
share
late.
with your family. You are late, ne?
Yeah,
On
if you haven't
episode 30.
subscribed, you're late.
Aish. But anyway, man.
How does it catch up? We have
yeah,
all
look,
of these things
it's
on the
awkward
books.
having
Just go
earphones
check them
again.
out.
On the last episode, I didn't have earphones. Now I have earphones. Oh, man. I'm still struggling. Not used to this life. Yeah. So, I have a couple of questions, man. I just want to start off the conversation about, like, the difference between ekasi, sabapu, you know, in terms of behavior, mindset, thought process. Because, man, it's always the case.
Like, in terms of what's better for you.
Yeah. And my kids in the near future. So it's more like now you're giving me a life advice. We're having a conversation about a life
I
advice.
feel like a guru.
Yeah,
You know,
you know.
giving life advice.
Yeah, no.
On the
Life coach.
Symposium.
So you and I was kelezekasi.
Yeah, skulelekas.
Kelezekasi.
Yeah.
How has that life been for you? Like in terms
I don't know
of
how to judge it because I've never been. Okay, I've never for an extended period of time being someone ongasumi ntasekhaya. I've always been this. So I don't have anything to judge it against.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
the only thing I can use to judge against mhlambe it's those interactions we've had with people angasebantu basekhaya.
Yeah.
And what we see on media.
Yeah. So, but for you, Nje, like, as much as you were not engaging that much,
Sure.
like, obviously that had an impact on how you think right now.
Yeah.
For someone who with this mind of thinking, having to start a podcast, being a musician, an MD, you know, achieving all these things that you are achieving now, as in Twana Ibuyekas, because you're excelling in your field. And
I'd like to think I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
Yeah, I'd like to think
so.
so.
Anyway, yeah, you know. So having to achieve zonke lezo zinto lezo nto, ubuyeka usaploma ekasi.
Sure.
Do you think is there by any chance umntwana sekasi is succeeding? Because we always see this like abantu abayi-1. Like right now we have at Davidson alone. We have Young Stana. Young Stana is making waves, making money, making big check, but he doesn't stay ekasi anymore.
Oh yeah.
We have Umpoa Budimu, the winner of Big Brother.
Yeah.
I don't know where she stays, but I don't think she stays ekasi anymore.
Sure.
So what is it that is attached to once you get, like, you're from ekasi, you get the brand. After being a brand, you're leaving ekasi to a different place. What's
okay?
Like, yeah.
Can we? I want us to be very intentional. Who are we talking? Like, not everyone is gonna be young stan.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Like, not everyone is gonna be big time celebrity.
Yeah.
So are we talking about life yomuntu ozoba a celebrity, or we're just talking about a general person?
A general person.
Because I think there's some status and money attached to the decisions that those type of people make.
Yeah.
But for a general person, like me, I can see both positives and negatives of staying a gas.
Okay.
In my case, and staying elsewhere is not a matter of one is bigger than the other. It's just a matter of just choose what you want to get. Like, they both have different benefits to them.
Sure.
So that's why I want us to be clear. Like, are we talking about someone who has aspirations of being
known
by everyone, famous?
That alone, is determined by the effort you put in. For example.
Yeah, but
for example, let me continue with my statement. For example, Oyangstana was a young boy making music ekasi.
Sure.
He didn't know that one day he'll get like that recognition from Abokabza and putting him on a record. After recording, obviously deals.
Yeah, man.
Getting deals, getting money.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, man, like this is not my life anymore. I have to leave.
Sure.
Mpo Abudimo, it was one girl contestant, Big Brother.
Sure.
Not knowing she might win.
Yeah, like we've had many other people other than those guys. Like we've had big soccer players, guys.
Yeah.
We've had guys who've been doing things.
Uban Kabelo Dlamini playing for Orlando Pirates.
Yeah, Grotmanu Jr.
Yeah.
Like
but he's staying a gas.
Yeah, but at that time of his fame, was he a regular kasi person? I don't think.
You don't think so?
Nah.
But I've heard
okay,
stories
for an
about
example,
him.
Okay, maybe not him, but Utso Vilagaz. I'm not sure which kasi is from, but same scenario. Like he used to be a kasi person. Wabakrendi, wamuva, chengi elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure if ubuyele kasi or what, but
so
like to those people, like there's a certain amount of financial success that makes ikasi somewhat not fine for you.
Okay. So for example, now you see Symposium Podcast start booming.
Sure.
You decide to stay ekasi.
Sure.
I decide to move ekasi.
Sure.
Because now I'm making big money.
Sure.
Would you think it's
what would the reason be?
Okay.
For you moving.
So basically, abantu move, they have a specific reason.
Yes.
So what about those? They just move because now, I feel like, when you start moving ekasi, you no longer represent. Because now your mindset has changed.
That's true.
And if behavior and your experiences are no longer the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Hence, opportunities are not the same. Youngster is no longer getting the same as opportunities as I am. He's a brand on his own.
Sure.
know? So now, okay, cool. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
you was trying to get to reasons why you leave
ikasi. Because now I'm looking at reasons I'm asking you these questions. Is that good? It's a common thing.
Yeah, it
especially
happens. In fact, it's so common that we grow up wishing to leave ikasi.
Everyone. Now, at this point, I feel like the moment I start booming, I'm leaving ikasi.
Yeah.
My reasons would be, I want better opportunities for my kids.
Yeah.
I want a peace of mind, because ikasi has the stigma,
Yeah, and it's not only just stigma. I mean, it's true that crime rates are higher than elsewhere. This is true.
How true is that? Like,
I think
when last did you get ubanjwe inkunzi?
About 3 years ago.
You see, like, then you say,
yeah, but I mean, I'm not a regular
outgoing person.
Yeah, I stay indoors though.
Man. But because as in Yizinto, man, like obviously njobo kuma crime rate.
Sure.
And
sure.
At some point, more so in gangs that you grow into.
Yeah.
At some point, we had a more OVL.
Sure.
At David one, the boys were terrorizing the hood.
Yes.
So
they were not the first ones.
They were not the first ones.
Maraf
gang, whatever.
Rough 10,
wrong 10,
Bomb 4. We've had those.
We've had
before the Mama Dragon.
Yeah.
We've had those
but
things.
We've survived the Uncle generation. There.
Yes, but the fact of the matter is we have those issues of gas.
Okay.
So that would be one reason why
someone leaves.
Yeah, like the reason why between these two types of people. Like once you have money and you are known by everyone, and everyone knows that Uvuyo has money.
Oh,
you become a target.
Nah?
Yeah. Maybe that's one valid reason for a lot of people deciding Vayala.
But what makes you think we go to be tired? Because we can still get you in your shows. When you're rocking your show,
but it's much more like it's a bigger effort to landelele when you could find me it's easier to get to me.
But what's okay, like the likes of Israel Mokote.
Sure. Israel
Mokote.
Yeah, he was
a big because last time
but you can't compare him to everyone else, dog. Okay. You can't compare Grootman to everyone else, man. Like, any futhi, I feel like ekasi, it becomes better if umuntu abantu.
Yeah.
Understand? Like everyone, frostana.
Yeah.
Like
you don't bring
honestly
your celebrity
speaking,
status.
I am not that person.
Yeah.
And it's not a matter of celebrity status or anything.
Yeah,
I'm just not. I don't like small talk and all those things. I'm just not that person.
Yeah.
So once you are kasi, you are kenekas. Once you and you are that person, uzenza ngcono. Sizoyilungisa indaba yakho. Yeah. No, so like I'm not trying to paint kasi
as
in a bad light.
Okay.
It's just this is the reasoning that most people who live ekasi use, and I understand.
Right.
And the reasoning you gave, which you would wanna leave ekasi because better opportunities for your kids.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had some thoughts about that.
Yeah,
it's true. Maybe opportunities are better for kids and stuff, but my question to you would be: what did you get from growing up ekasi that you are definitely sure you wouldn't get if bonga khulelanga ekasi?
For me, because like I feel like I would have gotten a better education. Okay. Not that ekasi there's no better education.
Okay, yeah, but I want you to tell me, like ekasi.
Yeah.
If you didn't grow up ekasi.
Dog, vibe. Soccer, dog, entertainment. Entertainment. Most of the entertainment is blind, like us.
Yeah,
blind. Like,
and just growing up around.
Yeah, like
the social parts of guys.
Like we are cool and there's a sense of community.
Yes.
As well.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what many people fear about having kids. Okay. Like we feel like kids are gonna miss that. Like uzokhula angathanda abantu and angakwazi socialize and all that kind of stuff.
I feel like it's the case with the new generation though. Have you seen intwana zasabapin? They just
these days
they locked in their screens. Guvma family gathering, he stays there by the corner. Is antisocial as fuck.
I feel like so honestly speaking, I'm very much like that.
So
I'm fortunate I wasn't like technology was not what it is today when I was young.
Yeah.
I would have even though Nkulele Kasa, I probably would have been one of those kids.
No, man, I think I wouldn't. As much as for me, I was like a kid.
Yeah,
I've experienced a lot of things.
Yeah,
I've been in an area Kotane,
Sure. I've done all of those things, but
oh, okay.
Understand? So if I can escape interacting with people, trust me, I'll do it. If I don't have to talk to you,
what is it that you
I will
don't like
not
about,
talk to you.
What is it that you don't like about people?
It's not that I don't like something about people. I like people. I'm a person.
Yeah.
I like myself. I'm a person.
Yeah.
I do like people. It's not as easy for me to interact with people I don't know.
How? Don't you
it
have...
It becomes awkward. Like, there are people who are just... When you meet Uvuyo, Suga, he has something to say.
Okay. About you?
About anything. Small talk.
No. Yesterday...
I just keep quiet, dog, and it becomes awkward. Go bang rude and all this, and start being self-conscious. Then I wanna leave. You understand? It just feels out.
This nigga has trauma. Bro, you have issues.
Trauma,
you have issues, my nigga. How you have issues?
I'm letting you into the mind of an introvert right now.
Oh, so you're an introvert?
In some cases, yeah.
Why does it have to have cases, special cases where now you become an introvert?
I warm up to people.
Yeah. Or you get used to them.
Yes. I'm not an introvert with you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not an introvert on this podcast.
On this podcast because you're comfortable.
Basically. Just that phone is over there recording stuff. But I warm up to people very easily. And once I warm up to you, I talk too much.
Oh.
But if I don't know you, I don't know what to say to you.
So what happens when you have a guest you don't know? Because definitely we do have guests that you don't know.
On the podcast?
Yeah, on the podcast.
Then I have to force myself to...
Because I'm
thinking quicker.
You might be comfortable with the likes of Umcherere.
Yeah, because he's a regular.
And you know
Twala.
You know there's gents. And chances are right now if we'd call Pablo, you'd still be comfortable having to record with her because
I've met her before. I kind of know what to say around her.
Yeah.
And that's like no one likes being weird.
Yeah.
And this,
I feel like
you know,
I grew
You
out
know,
of that
man.
chair. I grew out of that chair. As much as I'm not saying I'm an introvert, ne?
sure,
But there are people that talk a lot of nonsense that I don't relate to.
sure.
And make sure, like, there are people who I'm know it all. I cannot chill with those people because I want to engage in a conversation and ask questions.
Sure.
So when if you know everything, if now I ask you, Guti, hey, you know, Jacob Zuma.
Yeah.
I know Jacob Zuma has to be like, no, dog, like,
You don't know everything.
you don't know everything. You know, like, and
Like, it's one thing to give opinions about everything that
Yeah.
I can tolerate.
sure.
But don't
Don't
pose
act like
as
you know
giving
every
facts.
And that's the problem with people that talk to, like, umuntu kuluma as if manje everything he
I
says
know
is
this.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now at some point I sit down and think, good, because now I have like a recording mind.
Sure.
Once you say something, I'm gonna record it.
Sure.
And then you wanna say it again, and then I'm like, nah, nigga,
tang,
you
tang,
lie.
tang,
Yeah,
contradiction.
You liar.
Full of shit. This
Yeah,
one.
you nonsense. And I've had friends like that. Funny enough, I've had friends.
Sure. Sure.
Like, we start talking, jiggy, he says this, and I'm like, hey, he says it out loud with
Yeah.
confidence as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
And then tomorrow,
Tomorrow it's a
chigi.
different story. And then Chigi, he's a know-it-all. Hey, Chigi. Dog, no, please. Please. Like, you're fucking up
So
my
I
brain.
understand that, like, this thing of being an introvert.
Yeah.
So one, it's those kind of things. That's why I'm saying, if technology was what it is today,
Yeah.
I would have been one of those kids, probably sitting somewhere in a corner wearing glasses, looking at your phone with earphones on,
You're already wearing glasses.
ignoring everyone.
Yeah.
It's
Speaking English.
yeah, I would have been one of those kids.
Yeah, like, and funny-
family gathering, kuhlatshwa inkomo, I'm busy at my corner speaking English.
Yeah. And internet zasekasi zigcwalele, right?
Yeah, zigcwalele, fascinated, like they're singing a monkey for the
Wow.
first time.
It's funny enough, Uguti, an example would be, you know, have you been in a place where now, like, let's say you at uni,
Sure.
first time at uni, you started interacting with people, definitely we're going to another sekas.
Sure.
So it's always like, what's this attachment that people do have that makes them want to find someone who looks like them?
It's kind of the
communicate
same
like them?
thing. It's kind of the same thing that makes me comfortable nomjerer.
Yeah,
Because I kind of know what to say. I know
Yeah.
that world.
yeah.
Huh?
Like, you are part of the world.
Very slim chances of me messing up in a conversation.
Yeah.
And you can say uni, like,
Yeah.
for the first time, it's high stakes. Like, everyone want to
Speak English. Everyone.
Not even English. Like,
Yeah.
everyone wants to seem smart.
Yeah.
And I know how to be smart
Yeah, yeah.
around Kasi people.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I gravitate towards. You
Yeah.
understand? Like, Mangbonovu on the spot, I'm like, I know what to say to this guy.
Yeah. No, but it's always the case. I've seen like, in all my encounters and previous encounters with people,
Sure.
it's always the case that lang yakon,
Sure.
I'll definitely do find someone who looks like me,
Yes.
behaves like me, and talks like me.
Yes.
And mang figure lapo, the aim is just to engage with them.
Yeah.
And then I see what type of person they are.
Yeah.
Not judging them, but if they're not the person that I think they are, I was like,
yeah,
I
then
shift.
off, yeah.
You know, because like, I've realized, in most cases, we as humans, we tend to like comfort.
Yeah.
We don't like feeling
Yeah.
like strangers in a place full of people.
Yes.
So
That's what makes me say sometimes I'm an introvert.
yeah, because you need a safe space.
Not necessarily a safe space. Number one, okay. Besides this thing of not liking to talk to people that I don't know,
Yeah,
I just don't like it when there's too much unnecessary noise and a lot of foolishness happening.
okay,
I don't like foolishness.
yeah.
I'm not
Example
sure
of
if you-
that.
like, the reason why I don't groove
Okay,
in general,
yeah,
there's a lot of foolishness at the groove.
okay,
People start being intoxicated, they lose their frontal cortex.
yeah.
A lot of foolishness. I don't like foolishness.
Oh, okay,
Once you do foolishness, I easily
you're
get
fine.
annoyed.
yeah.
I'm very much easy.
you have anger
easy to
issues, ne?
annoyed. Yeah,
You have anger
it's
issues.
not anger issues. It's just the
Preference.
person that I am. It's just
Yeah.
different personalities.
Yeah.
I don't like foolishness. And where there are groups of people, there tends to be high likelihoods of foolishness.
Yeah.
Because more than three.
Mm.
What are the odds that one of them is an idiot? It's like 1/3. Maramaseni 100. The odds that
Chances are very
there are
high.
a lot of 100%. There's
Yeah.
an idiot money 100.
Mm.
So I don't like foolishness. And I
So
don't
when
mean
you
idiots
say-
in the IQ sense. That's like people who act foolish.
When you say an idiot, like ukhuluma umuntu onjani?
Ngikhuluma ngomuntu who does not know how to behave like a sane human being around other human beings. When
So
why are you being like this, Joe?
Yeah.
Yabona labo bantu labo.
Yeah.
Like we all know those situations. I'm like,
Yeah.
who's this guy?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yeah.
I
So basically,
I'm allergic to foolishness.
So what's more important to you if you engage with people?
Yeah.
Umuntu mele ahlise ubudididi bakhe. In fact, please. Better
just
not be stitty.
be yourself.
Yeah, but ungabi stitty.
Maroba is tititi. Chances are I'm not gonna be around you.
Oh, okay.
So I like to surround myself with people who are not like that.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
That's why I'm also skeptical of new people all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know this person.
So
Like you listen to person and like this one full of shit. This one.
I know it's
that's
easy
one.
to spot.
That's one other form of being a stititi.
Yeah, it's easy to spot, man. Like there are a lot of people that talk nonsense.
Yeah, and be authentic. Dude. I don't like posers. That's another thing.
And I've in most cases okay, cool. From my experience,
Sure.
I've recently heard a lot of words which say this guy is a geek, speaks English,
Sure.
and whatnot. I'm like, but that's not a
Yeah.
me speaking
It's not
English,
an issue.
it doesn't measure, or I'm not. It doesn't mean good thing.
Yeah.
It's just that it's a preferred language of communication, especially if you don't know people.
Yeah.
If I'm wasn't to,
yeah.
and
it's that thing of uni again. Like, some people are from Venda.
And now, if I'm they don't know that.
You miscommunication. Some people are not from this country.
And I cannot assume.
Yeah.
Just because you're dark, I'm like, Mzulu.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of my friends, and they have met friends' kids here in Lokshins here. Yeah, me say that like, no, man. Okay, cool. Let's not go there. But education-wise,
Sure.
to remember well, you passed well your matric.
Yeah.
You very like well. Like,
yeah, kind of well.
Yeah, no, well, better than me.
Kind of well.
Better than me. I'm
above average. Let's just say that.
Above average.
Yeah.
Hey, that's smart, dog. That's a geeky move.
That's not geeky.
Congratulations.
High school is not that hard, and most people don't take it seriously. So don't take matric.
No, but like I feel like it's based on where you background. Again,
yeah,
like,
and
it was enforced.
The level
education.
of not necessarily forced.
No, enforced as in not like.
Yeah, it was encouraged.
Yeah,
yeah, like.
And most
it would be better for you if you are found.
Yeah, in most households they don't have such conversations because now malume behave
foolishness.
Yeah. So now
the kind of thing that I'm allergic to.
Yeah. Now, okay, cool. Above average, pega environment again.
Sure.
Your brother, how he's performing now.
Sure.
And your mom, how she carries herself.
Sure.
Your father. You see that you could say there's a stability.
Sure.
There's lack of foolishness in the household.
Yes.
And it influenced the mindset Tiako somehow.
Yes.
Now you know it doesn't sharp in my relationship or in my life. This is how I'm going to behave.
Yeah.
And anything outside this box is a threat to
who I am and how I do things. Yeah.
You know? So for someone who behave nonsensically.
Sure.
Like, how do you put them in line or try and encourage them because I feel like that there are situations where now and most reasons it's because of how a family behave and how they treat her.
Sure.
Because she's an anomaly.
Sure.
Like very, very different.
Sure.
You know. So imagine now like you grew up in a family that is foolishness, but you don't want to behave like fools.
Yeah.
So now you start being an outcast.
Hey.
So how do you deal with such? Because
hey, this session of me giving wisdom is falling apart because I don't have wisdom for that one. I don't have wisdom for that one.
Yeah. No, but like if you think about it, so like we sociologically, I'm one person who likes science.
I know.
Yeah. So now if I think
I know those weird people who like to look at our minds.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
You should have done engineering, honestly. Honestly.
Too late.
Or maybe you like too many things.
Yeah, no, too late. But if science won't give me money. I want money.
Yeah, that's
Need money,
another thing.
dog. If I'm able to do engineering, why not? But anyway, we're not there. So now, if you think about it, most people and their behavior, as much as, okay, I want to start with a culture.
Sure.
And how we behave in society, community.
Sure.
You know that saying that charity begins in the home?
Yeah.
Like that's very profound.
Something stuck on my throat.
No, man. Don't die.
Thanks, doc.
Hope it's not your wisdom tooth trying to go down there.
Fun.
Yeah, no. People are having...
Sorry for disturbing you, by the way. You were saying?
I was saying, you know, culture.
Sure.
And wonke my families, dog, they have indlela aba behave ngayo.
Yeah.
And indlela aba reason ngayo.
Yeah.
And indlela aba communicate ngayo.
Sure.
And I've seen a lot of people like us.
Sure.
Most of them, they do resemble a behavior family.
Sure.
And how you behave in a social or in a community.
Sure.
It always tracks down to
yeah, like hence that saying, Velikas. Once you do something foolish, yeah,
because that alone, if
it shapes who you are.
Yeah, and imagine in most cases, it's not true because abnormal.
Yeah.
Someone who's,
but I feel like we just look at averages.
Yeah,
like those cases which this person was raised by fools and turns up to be a wise person. That's rare.
Yeah, it's
in most cases, fools make fools.
Is it?
In most cases, I think. On average. That's why Batum, because most of the cases I've had an opportunity of working with kids. Teaching kids stuff. Bombona eklasini ukuthi this one makungeza abazali.
This is what you expect.
And start behaving, Jay. I can point which parent belongs to which kid.
For real?
Yeah. And
that would be a nice science thing, yes?
And gwafika isikhathi sokuthi bazolanda ama report. I was there. I could spot the fool again. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because, okay, fine. There's another thing in realizing ekasi.
Sure.
Right? We have a lot of talented people.
Yeah.
We just lack facilities.
And structure. Yeah. And guidance.
From our families with. Right now, we you and I, we started something that we're not even sure it will succeed.
Yeah, we're not even sure how to do it right.
Yeah.
And we just keep on trial and error.
And we keep on doing it because we're not trying to be perfect.
Yeah.
But we're trying to
grow
as people as well.
People,
because as much as we engage in such conversations, rarely lastly we start talking about structures as a class. But anyway, cool. So now when I do, it was easy for you to spot umzali kabani based off behavior umntana.
Sure.
Do you think is there a way of change of a mindset yomntana, especially from our teachers? If igiti, they are fools. There's one good teacher at school and that could see potential in me and my talent.
It does happen.
And then they want to push me.
It does happen. Yeah.
How often do those people succeed or be grateful for the opportunity that they're given?
It does happen, but it's rare. And this is why.
Yeah.
Most people feel this way, and I also do feel this way.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to help you, and you resist the help, I will stop.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
So most people don't like that opportunity of an older, wiser person showing up to guide them.
Yeah.
They don't see it and they resist it in either how they behave or not listening.
Yeah.
And it just stops.
So manje umuntu maka give up on a child.
Yeah.
Do you think it's wise? Because the kid probably doesn't know much, and most of them done. You are easily influenced, either by your friends or your community. Most of our decision wins.
Sure.
You are not doing it alone.
Yeah.
You're with your friends.
That's true.
And being with your friends, the mindset yako is at that point is still very fragile. It's not strong enough to say no.
Yeah, look, man.
Yeah.
I think we all know it would be nicer if people were much more patient with guiding other people and teaching other people. Mara, truth is, teachers have to deal with a lot, man.
And they also have their families.
They must attend meetings and workshops and stuff.
They
don't have time to ukulandelelana novuyo.
So
it's just not efficient.
What's this behavior now of learners?
Yeah,
they're not students. Fuck no. They
same thing.
No, they learn.
Different age.
No, they learners.
Whatever.
They learners. Learners.
Whatever.
So they are pupils.
You are very classist when I can.
You can't get credit for Intonga CEO.
But how is being a student credit?
Dog,
you're all broke, man.
Yeah, but like I'm broke. High class broke. No, I'm not. No.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Man.
So now, cool. What did I want to say? Cool. What's this behavior of kids now not respecting teachers? Especially, it's mostly common with black children. Everything
I
that
don't agree.
Okay. You don't agree
with the second part of your statement.
Okay.
I think it's mostly common with not black children specifically. I think it's mostly common with lower income people in general.
Yeah,
because those schools
black.
don't
and it's mostly black.
Yeah, that's mostly black. But
so it's black
let's stop saying black, Yabo. Let's just put it in another way, so that we can also include some poor white people in there as well. Black people are bad. It's not a matter of us being black.
Those ones tend to smoke crack and they skip school and
they are even much worse than us.
Yeah, but private school.
I think in Tongalalili, man, it's just being raised wrong. Teachers don't raise kids.
Yeah.
That's us understanding lab.
Most of the time, the kids spend 8 hours with their...
But they spend the most important part of their lives with their parents, which is 0 to before school age.
Yeah. How? But
like, there's this study, I don't know by who. This is second-hand information. I heard someone talk about the study.
Now you're passing it.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the study.
Dude doesn't have facts.
But just Google it, man.
Yeah.
Bati.
Yeah.
If your child is not properly socialized by the age of 4, they are probably never going to be properly socialized ever in their lives. So I understand ukuthi already magana 7 in king uvuyo sizomenzana.
Yeah.
There's not much we can do.
Because
and by 30 abuvuyo la eklasin. So
that's true, doc. Because I've seen kids how they behave in my malls.
Yeah.
You see those kids I'm like
that's the type of foolishness. That's foolishness. Foolishness.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Don't like that. That's why I don't like eating in public places, because the last time I went, ngihleli trying to eat.
Yeah.
Then this kid screams like crazy.
Yeah.
Ukhaleli cold drink, dog.
Yeah, man.
Angazi cold drink. I think these 2 kids bayalwa. Mfana bekungathi ngingamenzela ispan lo yamzali. The way I was so annoyed.
Yeah.
It really is annoying.
That's why people don't like Magne. If we were traveling long distance, if there's a kid, they're like,
peace of mind. But if you raise your kids right, I would never do that foolishness.
So how do you raise
a kid right? My mother would discipline you.
Physical.
Not at home.
Physical.
Right there.
Right then there.
Right then. Either or something is gonna happen. Best believe.
These kids tend to, you know how kids are powerful, though. The kids,
not in my mother's house.
Kids are very powerful. And
only one person has power in my mother's house.
Is your mother?
It's my mother.
Kids are very manipulative too.
Not in my mother's house. Trust me, dog.
To some extent.
Like, I feel like kids are manipulative if you don't have backbone.
Kids are to some extent a reason for divorce. Do you know that?
Yeah, but
not in your mother. If the relationship doesn't have a backbone.
Yeah,
if the relationship doesn't have a backbone, then it's fucked.
Yeah, as long as I'm basics.
Oh.
Understand?
So now,
a question for one before you go to.
Because I talk too much. Sure.
I know we both talk too much. That's why this thing is turning out to be long.
Yeah, but it's good.
It's fine. Question I'm now to you and to everyone in general.
Yeah.
Are we better off leaving ikasi or fixing ikasi? And if we are fixing a gas, how do we do it?
I have two answers.
Sure.
A yes and a no.
Okay.
We're better off leaving a gas.
Okay.
My reason would be, it's not easy to fix foolishness.
Yeah, that's
there are a lot of foolish people around that.
That's true.
And there are groups. And the moment umtana akakula into a certain age, they start wanna behaving in a certain way.
That's true.
So if you don't necessarily choose friends for your kids. If they tend to be friends with the foolish kids, chances are they'll start behaving like foolish kids. You know, and lavantana by tatendlin, when I was over shocked, nah, I don't behave like this. Where do you get this? It's from the friends. And the no part is, the no is you can stay a gas, right?
Yeah,
you can stay a gas and just dissociate out of our norms on how you do things. And dog, like you can create a very gated place, like a very like protected household.
Sure.
Create a fence, a grandy, whatever. Send your kids to good schools. Transport balande 18, matropic 18, and if they go and play on Saturdays.
But if you do that, I'll gas, dog.
Eh?
I'll gas.
Where are you staying?
Ushala elsewhere, ulale gas. Your kids don't stay gas.
Yeah, but like it's much on Saturday. Like on Saturday they go and play with kids. Gas. Yeah.
All right.
Or I take them to. They have a sporting event.
You see,
because now
basically uhlale suburb. You just don't pay that rent.
Yeah,
but
into engibonile ikas is that ikas needs people who are gonna mobilize.
Yeah,
it needs leaders.
Yeah,
in fact, it's not the leaders,
not
that we
political
need.
leaders.
Yeah,
not political leaders.
It's not the leaders that we need.
Yeah,
it's the change of information that we need.
I feel like we need a change of culture as well.
Yeah, because
like we need to change norms.
Yeah, what's known to be normal, it's not.
Yeah.
Now, when I grow up, umtana or noma wagaban, if you're wrong, will beat you and then take you to your parents.
Figure back discipline.
And your parents will be like, oh, when's the law? Pin the food.
Yeah.
Because now there's no accountability.
Yeah. I feel like I really do feel like we are better off changing a culture, guys. But that's gonna take a lot of people.
Generations.
That's gonna take a lot of personal accountability for each one of us. That's gonna take us stop looking up to the government.
Yeah.
You understand? That's gonna take us standing up for our own things.
Another thing, we're really gonna move forward if there are people who because in most cases people are like us, some of them are not working. The moment it involves money, they don't wanna participate.
Yeah, but culture, dog. Let's change what's normal, like us.
What's normal, like us?
There are a lot of good normal things, like us.
Yeah.
Like ubuntu bu normal, like us. I feel like, which is starting to fade away.
Yeah.
Because of Zintezibaya, which we can get into. But I feel like one of the good things as a grand cast, which is what I think both of us do like about the cast. Number one, ubuntu.
Yeah.
Ubuntu. Like interacting with other human beings, as much as I don't like it, is very healthy. It's very healthy.
For your brain
it's good
as well.
for you. Yeah.
And gives you new information.
It's good for you. Yeah. You know a lot of people mohlale gas. Ma ungaphuma manje usenkambini yakho. Before figure like 10 minutes away from here, you will so understand? It's people you know.
Yeah,
you have a lot of people that you know that are close to you. That's good about it.
Yeah.
It's better for Aparikasi. We have a lot of single parent households.
Yeah, and
I feel like it's a lot of it costs most of the foolishness we have. Like we don't have solid family structures, guys. Time was kasi. I don't mean money. I mean respectable, valued.
At this generation, a
few. But and if ikasi is gonna change, that has to be part of the discussion.
But now, I think we'll have to have fathers like.
No, but it's just an example. I don't mean bring fathers back and then ikasi is override.
No, because
it's more than that.
No, we do need fathers back.
Yeah, we do, but it's more than that. I'm just making examples of culture.
Yeah,
yes, ikasi.
Make fathers cool again.
Yeah, like kunormal ikasi ukuthi incosi ikhuliswe yi-oledlayo yibo oledlayo.
Yeah.
That's bad culture, dog.
Yeah. But it's been happening for generations.
It's necessary.
It's been happening for generations.
Yes, that's why Niti, it's gonna take a lot of generations and a lot of work. As much as I'm not talking bad about single parents.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if Sizol Chinchikas, we have to bring that into the discussion.
Let's start with the basics.
Let's talk about those things and how we could change them for the better.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take like 50 years.
50?
Yeah. Or maybe more than that.
There's a poem by George the poet.
Yeah, just the poet.
It's just the poet. He says he needs 50 men.
Yeah.
Just 50 men.
Yeah.
And then he'll change the hood will change it.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
There's no 50 men here. We don't have.
I agree.
And that's really a very
agree.
Like solid 50.
Solid cultured men like us, like I 50.
Yeah.
Things could change, dog. Trust me. Tell them responsible. I was izinto ekasi. I'm not talking about money or political things or service delivery. Ngikhuluma culture.
Yeah.
It's gonna change a lot of things.
But now what's the difference within, because akon emakhaya, if you go to like your rural areas,
yeah,
akona amadoda nje, but behavior abantwana bakhona, it's.
But what kind of men are those?
Traditional men. They went to the.
But traditional does not mean value.
We'll talk about men some other time.
I understand?
Yeah, we'll talk
but
about.
But we are
men.
men. We have to talk about men all the time.
Yeah, because we are men, and we need to like learn from each other.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll be a father in probably next 20 years. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know.
20 years is a lot.
I don't know.
But whatever.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I feel like I enjoyed this conversation because now it opened.
Yeah.
I don't know who we're recording this episode for because the conversation just drove itself.
Yeah, man.
So whoever finds this conversation interesting,
talk
to us. Like, share, comment.
Yeah, slide a glow my comments.
Yeah.
Just
you can
talk,
also
talk
come to our DMs. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know,
but might take some weeks to answer, but
weeks.
Me personally.
Oh yeah. Do personal, not me.
Because Kulmanji, I don't know how many months ago I've been on Facebook.
Yeah, well, that's do for you guys. The antisocial introvert.
There's a lot of foolishness on Facebook, dog.
Yeah, depends.
And in foolishness, it's contagious.
Yeah.
Once you start being around foolishness, you start seeing foolishness in your own behavior.
Yeah.
That's why I run away from it. Because I start looking at things foolishly. I'm like, hey, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Understand? Yes. Then I know I must start looking around. Who's being foolish around me?
Yeah.
Where am I getting this foolishness from? Yeah, just take it away, man.
Anyway, man, for you guys, if you like the conversation, like, comment, subscribe. We're probably going to have more conversations about ikasi, experiences, how did you survive not being part of OVL?
Yeah.
It was the mobilizing gang at the time.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers. Anyway, so
don't bring us some heat, unnecessary heat.
Do you think they know YouTube? Do you think them niggas know YouTube?
I don't know, dog.
Do you think?
I don't know. We need to get some gangster like the podcast.
What?
Yeah, yes.
Where are we gonna record?
Yeah. Okay.
Cuts. Take care, man. Ciao, guys.
Yeah.
This is from me to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Away.
Let's see.